Hi everyone, this is Mrs. Trenary. Today I'm going to talk to you about your Keynote app. Keynote is really a lot of fun to use. It's a lot like PowerPoint, but you can do a lot more with it. There are a lot more bells and whistles. You can make your presentations really creative and fun. Keynote might be something that you would use to create flashcards by having each slide represent a particular word. You could add an image or a picture to show what each word meant. You could create a presentation like you would a PowerPoint presentation with Keynote. The possibilities are great with Keynote. Here's how it works. The first thing you want to do is find the Keynote app on your iPad. It's a little picture of a podium, a little stand there, and it says Keynote. So go ahead and click on that. When you click on it, it will open to your collection of Keynote presentations. To create a new Keynote presentation, go to the top upper left-hand corner and you'll see a plus symbol. Click on that and you'll see that there's something called Create Presentation. So click on that and it will bring you to a collection of themes. And from this screen, you can choose any theme you'd like. The theme that you choose will determine what kind of text you add, what the text looks like, and where the pictures are for your. So let's suppose that I'm going to choose the craft theme. So I'll come down here and just touch the craft theme, and it will open up a cover slide for that theme. Probably one of the first things you want to do is add a title. So double tap there to edit and go ahead and type in title. Okay? You can also add a subtitle. And there you've added the title slide for your presentation. Now the next thing you want to consider probably is whether you would like to keep that particular photograph. Now I like that picture, so I'm going to leave it. But if I wanted to change it, I could simply click on this little button down here at the bottom right-hand corner of the photo, and it would take me to my own photos. And I could go to my camera roll, my photo library, any photo that I had, and I could put my own image in there if I wanted to. For now, I'm going to leave that image there. But I do want to add a second slide. So to do that, I come over to the left-hand side, the navigation strip, and at the bottom, you'll see a plus mark. Touch the plus mark, and it will open up the possibilities for what your second slide will look like. So let's suppose that I want to add a slide that looks like this. So I click on that. Now I'm going to double tap again to edit. And I type in what I want here. I typed in the two kinds of two. It's often a grammatical error. I've chosen a format that will allow me to change this picture. So to put my own photo in here, I come to the photo and I press that little symbol in the bottom right-hand corner. And I want to add a photo that I have saved in my camera roll. So I open my camera roll and I see a photo here that I want to add. So I click on the photo and it will replace the template photo with my own photo, which is now on the slide. Now, when I get that photo, I've got it in the right spot, but it's not quite big enough for me to see. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger there, move it wherever I'd like, and I can move my text box over there a little bit too. where I want it. Depends a little bit on what the photo looks like. But let's suppose that that looks pretty good for us now. All right. And then I can come over here and I can type something about these two words. How they're often confused. Two, and I can go on to tell what that means. I can say, on the other hand, in, and I'll tell about that. All right, that slide looks pretty good. Let's do one more slide. Come down to the plus button again, and I click on that, and I'll see that I've got some options here. How about, I'll try this one. And although this might not go very well with the presentation I'm currently working on, let's just pretend that I'm going to add something. Besides photos, you can also add other things. So media, I could add a table. Might want to do that. Could add a chart. That's kind of a cool one. Put that in over here, and I can size it however I'd like. Change whatever I want to change on it. That looks pretty cool. I can also put in a shape. Maybe I want to have another slide, and I could add a shape of some sort there that I'm going to be talking about. So that would work. How that would work here. There's all kinds of things I could do. Get the idea. There's a lot you can do with things that you add as images. Once I've got my slides together, I probably want to think about transitions. Transitions that make one slide move to the next. And there's a lot you can do with transitions as well. So if you click on the wrench at the toolbar at the top, you'll come to something that says Transitions and Builds. It will give you a little arrow that points to the slide that you're on in the left-hand navigation bar. And when you click on that, it will give you some choices of what kind of transition or what kind of entrance that slide will make in your presentation. Let's try confetti. That's kind of a cool one. That slide could come in as confetti. If I go back to this one with the table, maybe I want to make that a blinds transition. So it'll come in that way. You get the idea that there's a lot here that you can do with transitions. Now, with your transitions, you want to be sure that the transitions that you choose add to your presentation rather than detract from it, because you want to make your presentation informational and not just entertaining. So use them carefully. When you're done with your presentation, you can click Done, and then you need to think about how you want to share it. If you're showing it to a large group of people, then you're probably going to display it on your teacher's smartboard for the class to see, and you would do that using Air Server probably. But if you're going to email the presentation, go back up to the wrench at the top of the toolbar, and you'll see something that opens up called Share and Print. Click on that. You'll see that there are lots of ways that you can share the presentation. Probably one of the ways that you'll use most often is emailing it, email presentation. So when you click on that, you'll see that you have some options. Choose the file format to send via email. You can choose to send it as a Keynote or as a PowerPoint, a PDF. Let's just pretend we're going to send this as a Keynote presentation to Mrs. Trineri for Grammar Court. So it would put it in an email for you. All you need to do is type in the address of the person that you want to send it to, right up here under To, And once you're done, hit send, and you've got it. I look forward to getting lots of cool Keynote grammar court presentations from you. Thanks a lot, and enjoy using Keynote.